Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I am Nonkululeko Mungwe and I'm so excited to be back, guys. Thank you so much for the subscriptions, thank you so much for the likes. I really from the bottom of my heart appreciate the support that you have been giving this channel so far. Before we start, I humbly and nicely with a big smile request of you to click that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, if you benefited from it, and if you learned a thing or two. You know, guys, today I feel like my look is a lot. I was having a little look malfunction, not wardrobe malfunction, but look malfunction. I was going for another look altogether and it just ended up being a lot, like the curls and so just excuse me today, but I still think I look good. I still think I look good, but I look like a lot, but I still look good. Anyway, before I just carry on today, I just want to talk about motherhood myth busters, if I may put it like that. So my perception of my perception of motherhood before I had kids of my own was basically what I saw in movies, right? That a child would be born and then you'd get this like magical moment, like like that moment, like, oh my god, like this is the best thing that has ever happened to me. And for me it wasn't like that. For me it wasn't like that. It was something totally different, something that I've never ever felt before. I had thoughts that I've never thought of before, and you know, the perception of what I saw in movie made me think like, okay, am I like a bad mom, or am I like am I not getting this, you know, am I not? Yeah, it was a lot of things, hey, because it's just the lies that we see in movies and things really that our parents don't tell us, and the things that we don't talk about. I guess it's something that you have to experience for yourself. I don't really know, but let me start. So I got like 8 myths. Is myths a word? Yeah, but I have like 8 points which I got from the internet when I was doing a bit of research, and I thought these are good points that I can talk about. Let me start with the first one. So the first one says a good mom bonds with her baby immediately. No, I think that is an absolute myth. Okay, before I start, guys, everything that I'm gonna say today right now is basically my opinion. You can differ, you can agree, it's all up to you, but this is all just my opinion. So let me go back to number 1. A good mom bonds with her baby immediately. For me it was a definite no, and for most of my friends that I talk with it was like a no. And actually I read this caption of this other lady on Instagram who I am following, who's got twins. She's like, after she just pushed them out, she's like, okay, these babies need a bath. So like when we like watch movies and stuff, né, it's like maybe when a mother, it's like push, and then you push, and then the baby cries, and the mom goes, oh my god, you know, they start crying and stuff. I didn't get that. I didn't bond with her immediately. Okay, she was cute and all, like, oh my god, there's this little person who just came out of me. Okay, maybe I don't understand the meaning of bond, but like, I don't know, bond for me is like, yeah, like immediately like attached. For me it was like, no, first of all I have to feed her, make sure she's fed, I have to figure out why she's crying, I have to protect her, make sure she doesn't get hurt, I must make sure that she breathes all the time, that she's alive. And I must make sure that she is happy, you know, that she's comfortable. But the bond part, no, it didn't happen for me. It was like, no, I just knew that I just have to make sure that she stays alive, and that's it. And I guess that is the perception of bond, I don't know, but there wasn't that thing, man. Like, I don't know, hey, yeah, it was weird because I didn't bond with my babies immediately. And with my friend as well, her baby's 2. She told me like, okay, so what's supposed to happen? Like, I don't know if I'm a bad mom or if I'm supposed to feel the way I'm feeling. Like, what do you think? And I told like, nah, man, it didn't happen. With my second child, it was worse. Like, with my second child, it was worse. I was just over the whole bond thing. I just wanted to protect and feed her as well as like my first child. So no, it doesn't happen that you bond with your baby immediately. And if you don't bond with your baby immediately, I think it's okay. Just protect them, just feed them. Like I said, with me, my priority was just to keep them alive, happy, figure out why they're crying, make their entrance to the world as comfortable as possible. And that was it. Yeah. Number 2, my life won't change much after the baby. You know, after having a child, right, you feel like you've been slapped 100 times. Like you feel like, okay, I think I'm finally figuring this out, and then like get another smack, and you're like, all right, no, okay, I think I got this. It's another smack. Your life changes like 360. Your reason for living changes. Like, and you actually wonder, like, what was my life about before this little person came? Because now your goals, for me, my goals changed. My goals was just to make sure that my kids don't get the same struggles that I did. You know, if I would be demotivated to not work hard, they would be the motivator. Like, no, actually, this friend of mine would actually say, you know, when in 2021 there was this whole hoo-ha about, you know, women in leadership, women empowerment and stuff. Why didn't you take advantage of that? So yeah, oh sorry, I just deviated from my point. So with that said, your life does change. It changes in ways that you could never ever imagine. Like, I can't really even emphasize enough or talk about how your life literally changes. Like, a friend of mine had to sell her car, her favorite BMW, and get a family friendly car. She got a Fortuner. That, like, she really loved her BM, but she had to sell it because now she has a baby and she has to carry all of these things that will make babies stay comfortable. So they needed a bigger car, so she sold her car. So you know what I'm saying? Your life does change. Things that were important to you, all of a sudden they're not that important. What is important is just this little person. Like I said, I don't think I've got the right words right now to articulate on how much your life changes when you have a baby. It's even more than 180 turn. I don't know what, it's 180 100 times, and it's like 100 smacks. Like, yeah, look, it changes a lot. Okay, mothering comes naturally. No, mothering doesn't come naturally. It doesn't come naturally. I think when a child is born, a mother is also born. So you're really and honestly trying to figure out and find your way on also becoming a mother. It actually gets a bit confusing at times, especially when you're a first-time mom, because you know, like, I know myself as Nonkululeko, right? But now Nonkululeko has extended, and Nonkululeko has become Neo's mother and Maseho's mother. And finding your feet and finding yourself in all of that is like a struggle. It's like another struggle altogether. So no, mothering doesn't come naturally. You figure it out as it comes. You figure it out as the day comes. Like I said, when a child is born, a mother is also born, and you have to figure yourself out as this new extension that you've become. You know, I hope that made sense, y'all. Number 4, mom love their kids all the time. No. No, you don't. No, you don't like them all the time. No, you don't like them all the time. You know, sometimes you just want a break from them. You know, you pour yourself out to them so much. You give your all, your everything, your like your everything. You pour into this motherhood thing so much that, you know, you just become empty sometimes, and you just need to find something that fills your cup. And in the process of becoming empty, they just don't become your favorite person. They just don't become your favorite people at that time. And you know, also kids are like, they've got their own personalities, you know, they've got their own way of thinking, you know, and sometimes that could annoy you. You know, they've got those little mistakes, those little things that annoy you as well. Like, for example, like I said, this look was not the look that I was going for. I just had to figure it out. And one of the things that ruined it is like, so I'm busy making a curling and preparing this wig, obviously, for this video. And then my daughter decides to come and just comb the wig. She was like, okay, you know, she just wants to do what I'm doing, but she didn't tell me that she wants to comb my curls out. And then she decided like she's gonna comb my curls out. And at that moment, she was just not my favorite person. You know, I just didn't like what she was doing, and she was not my favorite person. So no, you won't like your kids all the time. Sometimes they do get under your skin and they just annoy you. But yeah, we love them still. Breastfeeding is natural, therefore it should come natural. I made a whole video about breastfeeding, and I will link it on my description. No, there's nothing natural about breastfeeding. Breastfeeding is not natural. Breastfeeding sometimes can literally traumatize you. It can literally traumatize you, especially the first few days of trying to figure it out. It can traumatize you. No, it doesn't come natural. But I'm not going to delve too much into breastfeeding because I've already spoken about it. I'm going to link the video down below on why it can be traumatizing, and how you can overcome all of that trauma, and how it can just be a smooth process, and how you can avoid all this trauma. You know, guys, we've been through these things. Y'all don't have to go through it. So guys, watch the video. I'm gonna link it down below about breastfeeding. But no, breastfeeding does not come natural. Asking for help is a sign of weakness. Hell no. Asking for help is definitely not a sign of weakness. Having help actually is very extremely important, especially in the first month, while you're still trying to figure out the mother thing for yourself. You don't even need to ask for help. You need help. It's very extremely important to get help the first 4 weeks of, actually the first 6 weeks of you becoming a mom. You definitely need to help. So it's definitely not a sign of weakness. It's a sign of strength. It's a sign of intelligence, because you are intelligent enough to know that you cannot do this all by yourself. And actually, it's very important for your mental well-being. You know, it's very overwhelming as a first-time mom. It is so overwhelming. So you need all the support you can possibly get. I cannot stress this enough. You need help, and ask for help. And no, it's not a sign of weakness. You can and should get your pre-body back quickly and easily. My God, you know the things we watch on social media, ne? Snap back. You need to snap back, or you know, your snap back game. You know, people give birth and in 2 weeks, it does happen. Like, people do snap back to their pregnancy bodies in 2 weeks. Kim Kardashian can do it, because when they've got money for surgery and all of these things to tuck their things, you know, back to normal very quickly. That's fine, that's nice for them. But in reality, as a normal woman, no, it takes 9 months for your body to stretch and accommodate a whole human being. It's not going to take 2 weeks. It's not going to take a month for you to go back to your body. You need to put in the work, and you need to be extremely patient with yourself, and you need to love yourself, because you carried a whole human being. Your body accommodated another human being. So you need to actually love your new body, absolutely love your new body, and accept your new body and embrace your new body. But you know that this is not the best version of yourself, so work hard so that you can go and find that best version of yourself. I actually have 2 videos, I will link them down below again, where I spoke about my journey with having with losing weight for baby number 1 and then baby number 2. It was not the same. My experience for both were not the same. For baby number 1, it was not difficult at all, and then for baby number 2, it was very, very difficult. I actually still carry some of that weight even today after 3 years. The weight is still there. But anyway, I'm not gonna delve down a lot on that topic because I spoke about it. I'm gonna link the 2 videos down below. All right, but no, you won't snap back quickly. That's just not reality. It's not reality. We are shorting our children. We are shorting our children every time we invest in our own needs, desires, and interests. No, you are not shorting your children when you invest in yourself, when you want to better yourself. You know, I think our children should experience the best version of us all the time, so that they can have, you know, they can have a healthy relationship with us, you know, because if you've got a healthy relationship with yourself, you can have a healthy relationship with your children. If you invest more in yourself and do the things that make you happy, you're going to be a happy parent raising happy kids. So no, you are definitely not shorting yourself if you are. I think actually when you're not a best version of yourself and you're not investing in yourself, I think that you're kind of like robbing your children into experiencing the best, how can I say, experiencing you at your best, you know, experiencing you at being the best mother, experiencing the best version of their mother. You know, I feel like they're being short of that. Let me just make an example. So I've started sewing classes. Sewing classes are really just for me to mingle with other women, women of different walks in life, you know, because I love really learning from people. So sewing classes really give me that experience, and I get to invest in myself, for giving myself an additional skill that I can make clothes for myself, I can make clothes for my children, and it feels so good to just create. So Newa was saying, wow mom, I made like masks for them, and she was so excited, like, mom, I'm so excited that I've got a mom that can sew, you know. So yeah, I hope I've made my point. I hope I've made a point come across there, that when you invest in yourself, like, I think you're also really doing a favor for your children, because they're gonna get to experience the best version of you as a mom. So those were the 8 points that I had today. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up, and I will see you at another video. Bye bye.